So this is my first flight with the Yuneec Typhoon Q500 4K. It was quite pleasant experience. I just charged the batteries and the controller and went out somewhere on the field and just out of the box it started working just perfect. I was totally amazed about the video quality, about the stability of the camera and the gimbal, and the colors are really excellent. They're well, okay, you can see how it is, and this is totally out of the box. And often when you view product videos and such before buying something, you sort of expect, oh, maybe it's not that great, but this is this is totally as great as the product videos. Yeah, this is first flight. It was nice to have a good weather. Sky was very blue, and this nice lake. This is actually an artificial lake. And here I turn the gimbal downwards, which is quite interesting point of view, sort of bird's point of view. And the resolution is also amazing. Here I'm doing sort of approach flight and flyby. Turning the quadcopter is not quite smooth. I have to practice it. It was a little bit jerky here, but I have to practice turning it very slow. And here I'm climbing again. And here's another approach overflight. And here, this is something that I wanted to test because I couldn't see very many videos doing this, which is sideways panning. It's just a quad is flying sideways, and it's very useful for many situations. And this is my my first high altitude test. So it's a little bit long. Sorry. I went right up to 120 meters with 122 meters, which is the factory upper limit. The legal limit in Finland is 150 meters, so it's a little bit lower than that. But yeah, you can see quite a lot. It goes really high. 120 meters is quite enough for almost all practical purposes. The pixels are become so small that you can't really see anything. And okay, there I am. I'm basically a pixel on the screen, and things look very different from up there. And the colors are just fantastic in this. Also in this one, even though there's no actually, this is in shadow. There's no sunlight on this spot. Here I'm descending. I don't know if it's a little bit slow. I may have accidentally turned on the slow movement mode. I'm not sure about that. It's possible that this is slower than it should be. This is not the fastest drone out there. The new H advanced model has about twice the ascending and descending rate. So it would have been sort of nice, but well, this was my choice. This was cheaper, and the H model is sort of, it has some issues. What I've heard people make comments, and it would be interesting because it has a longer range and such. Okay, here it's very stable. You can do things like this. You can use it as a regular video camera if you don't have a tripod, and it's super stable. here I did sort of experiments, so I'm going up and turning the camera up and down at the same time. And here I'm using the, I think I use here the watch me mode, so that it's pointed at me, and then I just push it to move sideways, and it sort of watches me all the time automatically. So that's a very, very nice feature. Okay, this is my second flight. I changed my batteries. They lasted something like 20 minutes, or maybe a little less, 17 minutes before I got a warning. So it's not 25 minutes as the specs say. Well, okay, I could have probably flown a few minutes more, but that's when the battery warning came at about 17 minutes of video. And this is my longest flight. This trip I wanted to try to fly a bit longer, and the distance was here. It's about 200 and something, 250. Somewhere around here it goes 300 meters, something like that. I don't remember exactly. And at this point the video started breaking up, so I hit the home button. I lost the video about this point, and then I hit the home button. The problem with the home button was that it flies straight to me, so it flew to me over the lake, which was not my purpose. I didn't want it. It's my first time flying it, and I don't want to lose it on the first time just because some bird hits it or something. There was actually one bird that almost hit the drone. And here I'm again experimenting with the follow mode. It uses GPS on the device and in the controller to track the controller. And this is just fantastic that it works just out of box this well. This is a little bit lower, and same thing, and it tracks me really well. This really would be handy in many situations. Well, of course, if there's trees, you have to be really careful not to crash it. This is sort of strange thing that when I turned back, it still wanted to be on my same side. So it wanted to be on this side of me. Okay, that was a little bit unexpected, but okay, that's how it works. It doesn't quite follow. It just stays on that side where you put it. And this is follow mode from above. This is very useful. Okay, I had to use the button to get it higher, but it sort of turns around a little bit. This would probably be very good in many purposes, like if go orienteering or something, and you really don't want to want a drone to fly in the forest. Here you can see a little bit of wind coming from the engines. They really are powerful engines. This is my last test. It's just manual circling around object. It's very difficult. I didn't do it quite well. It's very important if you're flying a helicopter or something. But yeah, this was my sort of last test. Okay. Need practice with that. Okay, thanks.